Hello, my friends. Welcome back to the Heart of the Swarm roguelike. We are going to Caldir. I asked you guys where we should go, and the common answer was this mod. The places that you are most likely to get soft-locked are the no-build missions, because you just accidentally yourself into a terrible position. So go do enemy within really early. That is the, the big suggestion. Makes a lot of sense to me. We need to make sure that these are mutations, right? Dummy upgrade, dummy upgrade, dummy upgrade. Yeah, okay. So I got an upgrade, which is awesome. Let's jump into Harvest of Screams. So yeah, basically the idea is probably hit this no build mission and then try to get a bunch of Kerrigan upgrades for the other ones, or at least enough Kerrigan upgrades to make her good.
This moon has pockets of intensity.
You know, she needs something. All right, what do we have here? Challenge Ursidon overpopulation. Harvest of Screams only. The Protoss were concerned about the local Ursidon population on Caldir, so now their numbers are much greater than before. 3 times as many to be exact. That is very funny. We're probably going to take it. Zerglings chew on anything nearby. Attack the closest target. Autocast can be turned off. I don't want to turn it off, but yeah, that's interesting because it doesn't necessarily say our stuff, so it could, in theory, be a DPS increase, but also hurting our own stuff. Enemies have 1 armor, or tumors are destroyed when an enemy ground unit walks on them. Oh, we're gonna do the Ursidon because it's fun. Definitely going full Ursidon.
What is it now?
Yep, that's 3 Ursidons, all right.
Let's get this over with.
Try to save the Zerglings. Thank goodness we have Zerg Stint. Well, the Zerglings are really good, but they're not that really good. We may have to kite. Yeah, I think that's probably the best way to do it is Roach in the front for now. Just try a DPS through. Oh, there's a pickup over there. There's a box. We can burrow you. But I think for the next bit, we're going to have to kite the enemy. So can we destroy this? Usually these get blasted. Like, there's a bunch of rocks. Look at this. They're everywhere. I don't think we can get past this right now. I think that this is going to be one of those things where we have to go back. Oh my goodness. That is a lot of Ursidons. Kerrigans and Roaches in the front. Zerglings pull back. Yeah, that's the way to do it.
Nothing stands in my way.
These Zerglings are so quick. I kind of love them. Oh, Protoss. I forgot about that. You get burrowed. Yeah, we definitely need a little bit of buff on our Kerrigan. I don't want it to be too Kerrigan-centric.
Out with it.
Because I think that's kind of boring. But we definitely need some stability. Like,
The swarm never rests.
maybe some good passives on her is all that we need. You know?
My attention. Speak quickly.
Lock that down.
Hungers.
Okay, well,
Nothing stands in my way.
in theory, this opening section won't be that bad for the remainder because we have a lot of kiting room. As long as the Protoss don't spawn again, I think we're fine.
Let's get this
Because stimmed roaches with our swarm stimulant should be quicker than the Ursidons, so we can just kite them all the way back here if we need. The Zealots with charge are the one thing that kind of break that, and I guess the fact that the Stalkers have range is another big issue. But yeah, the Zergling's not surviving, I'm not too upset about. We can go back and check if it opened up the thing as we're doing this too.
Get going. The swarm never rests.
Yep, we can kite this forever, well, until we run out of HP for stims. But as long as we're not taking damage, we're not running out of HP. That's just science.
The swarm never rests.
Well,
Get going.
it's slower than being attacked. Protoss!
There's not much time. Nothing stands
Those
in my
dastardly
way.
villains!
This world is mine.
Oh gosh, pull back. Bro,
Out
you...
with it.
Knock you down. Oh, okay.
The swarm
Destroy the
never
matriarch.
rests.
Do we get
Push
anything?
ahead.
Essence assimilated.
Bro, just heal.
To flash freeze.
Okay, this is open.
Excellent.
We can grab it. That'll be good.
Now I can sense
I wish it was like
never
bonus
cluster
objectives
nearby.
in Heart of the Swarm normally where it fully healed Kerrigan. That'd be
Have
so
my
useful.
attention.
Well, I mean,
Yes?
it's lore accurate that the Protoss are warping in to try to defend the Ursidons, right? We're just
What is it now?
we're just being
Nothing
more
stands. Yes? Out with it.
lore favorable than
This
normal.
world is mine.
This is a lore channel after all.
Swarm. What is it now?
Okay, we're good.
The swarm
Let's get our
hungers.
first upgrade of the day. Very exciting.
Let's get this over with.
Mutalisk life regeneration, Mutalisk bounce. This upgrade sucks. It's really bad. Ultralisk splash is really good. Or infestation efficiency. Infestor's infested Terran ability has its energy cost reduced by 15 down to 10. I kind of like that. I think that I want to use infestors, but I don't want to use Neural because I think Neural's not that fun. Like, you do it a couple times and you're like, haha, I have mind controlled everything. But then after that, you're just like, oh, wait, it's the same every
The
single
swarm
time.
never rests.
However, I am more than okay using infested Terran and fungal growth
Get going.
on the infestor. I think that would be a really interesting way to support the armies.
The swarm never rests.
I don't know if it's going to be something we want to do on this mission specifically, because this mission really wants you to get in there and do a ton of damage really fast, and that feels very Zergling to me.
This world is mine.
What do we have? Looking at the green first, Mutalisk HP increased by 40. That's huge. Your units deal 10% bonus damage. In addition to dealing normal damage, Baneling explosions heal, or aberrations deal plus 5 damage to all enemies and plus 20 to armored? Wow. That's really good. That's really, really good. But I think that we want the generic damage upgrade right now. Because we can't make aberrations yet. And we can't do that until we go to Char. And I don't know if we're going to go Xeris or Char. Okay, here's a curse. Kerrigan moves 40% slower. Whose idea was it to give her high heals anyway? Enemy attack waves are bigger. More Protoss warp-ins, or pylons are permanently overcharged, giving them bonus shields and a powerful attack. I mean, that sounds very lore accurate. Let's do that. Let's just see how that goes. It could be a terrible, terrible mistake, but I feel like, I don't know.
Yes?
Protoss overcharge isn't that in, but oh yeah, we have Noctool. I'm gonna make her. We gotta get our overlords moving. You thought I was gonna forget. And then we have new overlord tech. And that is, I'm going to get them on a really long patrol route. Because remember, our overlords have to keep moving, otherwise they die. That's one of the curses we picked. So what I'm gonna do is keep them moving. And then I'm gonna rally all my overlords as I queue them to one of these overlords. That's the play. All right, Noctool, what do? You have Stim. You have Transfusion. You can make Night a Swarm. Swarm Queen. 12 Zerglings with a timed life. Or Creep Tumors. Alright. 12 Zerglings seems really good. So the Queens... This is just normal build a Queen, but it costs 50 energy. So it's on-demand, on-field Queen action, but it's not...
Let's get this over with.
Here we go.
The Protoss will be vulnerable until it
Oh,
passes.
hello. You've come to help your friends.
Attack now.
Well, I think that we can get a lot of damage done right here.
This world
Oh, good. The,
speak.
whoa. 600 shields. That is a very bulky pylon. Okay, the pylons might wreck us, actually. We gotta be really careful with those.
Swarm never rests.
We're gonna target them down
Get
first.
this over with.
I like the... I think we're gonna turn Rapid Transfusion off of Noctool so that she can bank up these Zerglings. I think the Zergling thing is really good. I think that we're really just part of a Zergling lifestyle right now, and
The flash freeze
we'll figure everything else out once we have more money. But I think that just being big Zergling energy at the beginning of the campaign is almost always the right choice. Zerglings are just amazing. They're one of the best units in the game. And they're fun, particularly if you can stim them. And we have... Do we have move and attack speed with them? I think so. I think that's what we got. Okay, let's check you. This does have a cooldown. Very short, though. Yeah, these are amazing. Let's just go harass somebody. Hello? They almost got an Archon. That's awesome. Alright, so it is going to take me a while to get into the habit of this Overlord thing. I'm sure that I'm going to mess it up, but I haven't messed it up today, and that's very exciting. I'm going to try not to talk about it too much because that'll get annoying, but I am I'm going to be thinking about it too much. And that's the most important bit.
Even if you kill every
Okay, let's do these. This is the first mod in a while that I've been like, man, I really should stream this at some point and then have chat pick everything for me. That'll be a really, really fun adventure. That can be for like a secondary playthrough sometime down the line. I think that would be a blast. Just, what?
The swarm.
I know that it'll eventually become impossible because I know chat, but think of all the memes that we would get until then.
Our advantage. Destroy the Protoss. It's over with.
Okay, so
This world is
I don't
mine.
think that there's any Ursidons because we would have seen them. I'm being really careful because of those Ursidon counterattacks that happen on this mission. And if we're fighting triple Ursidon, we really have to respect it.
Who asked you? Nothing stands in my way.
But as long as they're not hitting us during the flash freezes, it means that we can go grab these upgrades. Oh, I thought we had 2-2 available.
during flash freeze increase.
Guess not anymore? That's fine. Not the end of the world.
Flash freeze
Back to
is
normal.
ending.
Hello? How'd you get up there? I wonder if we can... No.
Who asked you?
It was worth a shot. Okay. Maybe. What do we want to make? What do we want to make? I think we can just make banelings. Lingbane. Kind of just crush through this mission, get a bunch of overlords, get you on there.
The swarm
And
hunter.
as I said, because it's all about that momentum, we don't want to be too crazy.
Get
Just
going.
be prepared for the next day. Or the next flash freeze, sorry. Everything is a day-night cycle. You know that. It's just how it works. I don't know why the flash freeze is the day and the... it's because it's when we can attack, and that's how it is on Outbreak. And you know, you get conditioned. Oh no! Hey, perfect.
Flash freeze coming in soon.
We might want one more of these. Just lots of this. Because we are not able to bank up our larva, of course, because we got that upgrade that means that our larva have a timed life. So it's better to have just an extra hatchery at all points in time.
The swarm
Kind of nice if we could inject, but then every time that I say that, I have like no practice actually. Oh, hello! Oh, jeez!
attack now.
Here, activate this. Summon you. Let's summon some dudes.
Who asked you?
Oh, that is a lot of Ursidons. That's very funny. This is what I was afraid of.
Who's mine? Out with
Oh. Alright. Time to get on the offensive. Go, go, go. Oh, we only have 16 seconds left. Well, try take this down. Just
Nothing. Who asked
anything around here.
Speak quickly. You have
The flash freeze is ending.
And then... Oh, there's Ursidons jumping on over there. I mean, okay. You want to fight the Ursidons, you can fight the Ursidons. That is your prerogative. Can these morph into Banes? They can. Did I get a Baneling nest? I did.
you have my attention.
I guess they have the ability to morph into Banes, but is blacked out. So no, they cannot. That is the much more fair answer. It's not the fun answer, but it is the fair one. We'll bank up a little bit of money so we can go
You
Banes.
have my speak quickly.
And then we should be able to win on the next thing. I wanted to take it slow and steady initially, just to make sure that I had the ability to get all the objectives, because it'd be really bad to miss something and miss one of our upgrades. Although, I think that we're going to need everything we can get for the later stages. I could have sent an Overlord over to this guy, but honestly, I just think he's very funny up there.
There's not much time.
Playing the little Sentinel man. He's like, oh, I'm scouting. And it's like, yeah, you are, buddy. You're doing great.
Get going.
So we have Stim Banes, right?
Flash freeze ending soon.
Oh, I like that. I like that a lot.
Matriarch essence assimilated.
Perfect.
Swarm
Frenzy for the Hydralisk.
to fight in
Monarch
flash
Blades for the
freeze zone.
Ultralisk.
We should
Burrow
wait
Charge for the
flash
Ultralisk.
freeze
Or
before
Toxic
attacking
Nest.
with
Creep
large
tumors deal
Protoss
6 damage per
force.
second to enemy ground units in a radius of 3. 6 is really bad. Oh, I don't know if it stacks or not. That's the thing. Because if it does stack, it's actually quite good. Maybe. Let's give it a go. Let's give it a go and see if we can just set up like a death trap. This could be a waste, but that's okay. Because experimentation is the name of the game.
Out with it.
Oh,
Yes?
don't send these in too early. They're having a tough time.
Has arrived.
Have my attention.
All right, hit the spire. Hit the spire. And ignore all of this. We don't care. Bane's in. And we are going to be moving on to the next mission. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So, for Kerrigan, we were talking about stuff. And chain reaction is really good for just giving her that power for no build missions. It's a lot of extra damage. Consumption deals 50 damage, recovers 4 for each point of damage dealt, maximum of 20. Aberrations reduce attack and movement speed of nearby Terran units. Oh, that's cool. Or Vespine and Mineral have double resources. That's also good. But I think because we need to make sure we're playing around the soft lock, we're going to get chain reaction. Just to guarantee that Kerrigan can do something. Fog of War completely dark. I feel like this is fine. I feel like this is, because I know the map, this is a non-issue. I'm gonna just straight up grab this one. It appeared before, I think. And yeah, it just seems like the easiest one to deal with by far. As long as you know the missions, which I definitely do. And another thing that's really nice about this mod is that there is no menuing whatsoever, so I can just cut out the load screens, which is fantastic. All right, we have Challenge Shuttle Boosters. Shoot the messenger only. Given the urgency of the situation, Protoss shuttles move 50% faster. Alternatively, Kerrigan Razor Swarms us. Enemy is buffed with shields. We'll avoid that. Or enemies have bonus armor for the rest of the campaign. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, now we have to grab our overlords before we forget, and we're gonna do a nice long patrol route. Now, what do we want to do here? I think that we can probably kill the launch bays. I would not be surprised. Let's go try to grab our bonus base real quick. Let's get Noctool. We have this bonus money that we get at the beginning of every mission, and originally I thought that was going to be for hatcheries, and it turns out it was just for Noctool. And I'm okay with that. Oh, I lost one. I just didn't know where it was. There must have been a third guy.
Not if I have anything to say about it.
That wasn't me forgetting, it's just me being bad and unobservant. Very different problems. Okay, how fast are you? You're not that bad. Really, really not that bad. Rapid transfusion, yeah. Oh, we're gonna keep rapid transfusion on because we don't have any other queens right now and we're kind of broke. And then maybe, oh maybe, we should go Mutas? Is Mutas good here? I don't know. I feel like infestors are not necessarily it because we're going to be trying to bust into the base. We have to find a talent pickup. I don't know where that's going to be. But I do feel like Mutas are actually incredible on this mission. So maybe that's just what we do. Yeah, get that gas real early. And then get the Spire. And I think that we can defend with what we have for quite a while. Use Noctool to drop some creep tumors, and then she can drop some Zergles as well. And I'm going to try to get the creep tumors in good positions. Well, hopefully things go well.
My queen, the Protoss were
Where's my overlord?
gathering
Oh, it's way over there. There we go.
And storing them in these stasis chambers.
Get the stasis chamber.
Destroy the chambers
Pop that nerd.
and take the biomass if we can.
Large quantities
And then
of biomass.
I think that we're at the point where we want to stop transfusing and just, oh, start losing.
Engage the
No, wait. Run.
must break through.
You
We're going to save him.
never leave
Yeah, these early Zerglings are just
this world is
fine. I don't want to say they're the greatest thing ever because they're not. Ow. 40 damage pylons. That's very co-op. It's very Alarak of them. You guys here, you guys here. I guess if they were Alaraki, they'd be destroying destructible rocks as we speak, instead of my face.
Who asked you?
So keep the creep moving. Get a nice little highway. Not sure if it matters over here. They never actually send, like, ground attacks over there. They just send, like, 3 scouts, and if you have the 1 spore you start with, then you just defend it.
You cannot stop us all.
There is one dude that I would really... Did somebody die? Did somebody die? Were you following him around, but you got stuck? Because I think the Overlord strat on follow, really good. But we gotta make sure, maybe it has to be like triangular, or this isn't a triangle, but maybe it needs to be a better shape so that one is not stuck, not moving during the during the epic turn, you know?
Who asked you?
We're finding out all the minutia of how this works. We have a Nidus, let's just drop it here. And then we should be able to spirit it. That means that if we're like out on the map and we get counterattacked, we get whoa. Oh, we might need to stim here. Oh no. Oh, it's so quick. Okay, we need our mutas. We need them now. That's so fast. Yeah, so I think that the big issue is that if they're going just straight back and forth, then the ones that are following have a little bit where they are just watching the guy go over and back, and they can die during that time. However, if we get a slightly more complicated shape going on, then it'll be okay.
Get going.
Here, why don't you spawn some queens? Why don't you spawn some Protoss?
My way.
And then you guys go over here.
Push ahead.
Yeah, I think that just some queens for healing will be phenomenal.
The swarm
Then the mutas are out, which are super powerful. And we can probably start doing a little bit more exploration at this point.
Let's get this over with. Who asked you?
Creep goo. If we had mend, this would truly be the greatest thing. I guess we're at the point where it's target the pylon, because the pylon is the greatest threat to this great Zerg civilization. And then the photon cannon, not nearly as scary. You have to destroy the mineral-only structure that deals huge amounts of damage, not the photon cannon. You know, as you do. Let's just keep moving. Keep looking around for where this thing could be. We just have to make sure that we're in position for these shuttles, because they are horrifying.
I sense 2 more activating.
One place that it could be is down here, because there's usually nothing down here.
Let's get this over with. What is it now?
Go, go, go!
This world is mine.
It shoots so quick!
Who asked you?
It is a menace to society.
Get go.
I am horrified by the power that is being wielded
Speak quickly.
by these pylons.
The swarm
There's an attack coming in.
Yes?
Yeah, they're just slowly getting whittled down.
Speak quickly. Yes?
That makes the actual fight way easier. Gonna keep making queens. We don't have to make them with Noctool. It's just they're on site if we do that, so it makes it slightly easier.
Yes?
Now we're gonna head over to the right bonus objective.
Speak quickly.
Hopefully it won't be the wrong bonus objective. We gotta get 2-2.
The swarm hungers.
Zoomy, zoomy, zoomy.
The swarm never rests. Yes? Out
That's
with
just
it.
one of those guys that you fight a couple times and you remember he's there always. Because he is truly the one that can ruin your day as Zerg.
Another chamber destroyed. What were the Protoss doing with all this?
So if we get one more chamber, we're going to get our first talent pickup. I need to keep scouting over here, because if we pass the little thing, it will no longer have like a white icon, you know, on the minimap.
Speak quickly.
Because our minimap is dark.
Yes?
We got to pay a lot of attention to that.
Out with it.
Guys, who died? I think that we're just going to have to accept that every once in a while the Overlord thing doesn't work.
What is it?
It's mostly a good system, and it's mostly minerals we're losing. And I'm okay with that, because minerals are pretty low value overall.
There's not much time.
It's just kind of funny.
You
It's the price of
What is it
our
now?
beautiful, beautiful Overlord conga line. Maybe there are some... Okay. Do we have any mathematicians in the YouTube comments that can come up with the perfect shape to...
Speak quickly.
Please draw it in MS Paint and post it in the Giant Grant Games Discord.
The Protoss are launching shuttles from a new base.
Oh, no.
Makes things a little more complicated.
I think we dealt with this really well. Yeah, we did. We did. Lots of queens. Kill this. Really quickly, I'm going to jump up here to get these guys and see if the objective is near there. Hydra Range, Ultralisk Lifesteal. This one's really good. Spines and Spores gain health and have armor. Or Swarm Host Locust spawn faster. None of these are really tickling my fancy. I'm gonna do a reroll. Crushing Grip, Uncanny Pseudo-Human, Devourer Essence, Roach attacks reduce enemy armor by 1. Oh! Or max supply by 25. I think we're going to take the supply. I like that.
Speak quickly. Yes?
Okay.
There's not much time.
Then we have Stim, so we can get over here.
Who?
Overlord's on follow. Carrier first.
Let's get this over with.
We do not care about the Voids. They cannot fight mutas. Oh, hey, another thing. Units have bonus health, non-heroic spellcasters, max energy, and start. Yeah. That's got to be it for the queens right now, and then the fungals later. Corrosive Acid, Crushing Grip.
Swarm hungers.
Oh, hello.
The swarm
I'm so
never
sorry,
rests.
Miss Queen. Did not mean to get you in the crossfire.
What is it now?
So I have not found this objective, and that scares me.
Quickly. Yes?
The one that we're looking for, the talent pickup.
Who asked you?
I think we're going to have to delve into the enemy base to search.
Swarm hunger.
These mutas are getting absolutely wrecked.
What is it?
Oh, no. The pylons are so strong.
You.
I didn't quite realize how strong they were.
My way.
Fortunately, there's just not that much Protoss left, so it should be okay.
Out with it.
Get him. Get him.
You have my attention. Speak quickly. This
I'm going to get... No, I guess we could stim a muta around their base to try to figure out where this objective is. Oh.
Warning. Our forces
We
are
were like right next to it and just didn't notice. We might not be able to destroy this
There's
base.
not much time. What is it now?
Vengeance of the Pack. When a Zergling dies, nearby Zerglings get 6% attack and movement speed for 10 seconds. Ooh, that's really good. Swarm Queens and Hero Brood Mothers inspire nearby allies, giving them armor and damage done. Oh, that's really good too. Aberrations provide cover to units, causing them to take half damage. We don't have aberrations, but I like it. And Swarm Hosts. Zerglings.
Out with it. You have my attention.
You can't go wrong with Zergling upgrades. You just can't. Like,
Speak.
no matter what is going on in your life, the Zergling upgrade will probably make you somewhat happy. I think I see what's happening is there's this very, very small point right here where they take a little bit of damage, and then over time, that kind of fatigues them. It accrues. Or maybe it's just for the ones following this guy.
The Protoss are launching
Let's just-
2 sets of shuttles. Tenacious bastards.
I don't know. Try that. Because the other ones in the back are actually okay. I feel like we're spending way too much mental effort on these overlords. It may... I mean, it's good figuring this out at the beginning, but I am kind of tired of micromanaging at this point. I'll just have to go back and patrol them back and forth every once in a while.
Who asked you?
So we can stim. Queens heal up. Dive. Take this down.
World is mine.
And then YOLO our way over here.
Hands in my... Yes?
And...
There's not
Stim?
much time.
Carrier first. Oh, a curse. More Protoss warp-ins. Kerrigan moves slower. Enemies have 1 armor, or creep tumors are destroyed when enemy ground units walk on them. Yeah, I keep defaulting to be like, well, I could just take this again. Kerrigan moving slower I'm kind of okay with, because as I said, I don't want Kerrigan to be the star of the show. So whatever. If she's in the back, that's fine. She's not our hero. I mean, she is, very objectively, but besides that, she's not. Even though we haven't done like a giant tumor wall, just having good creep spread here with this tumor debuff thing is fantastic. It's really, really strong. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go straight on in. I'm gonna go below that area, sky high. So we got a stim, get those transfuses, and then charge. We lost a little bit, but we got it. Okay, so worst comes to worst, what we just did was we limited the launch bay's ability to, like, fire off guys in multiple different angles. Instead, it's just these two, so they're going to be easier to hunt down. Because if we cannot kill the bays, then we need to just make sure that we don't get hit by, like, a thing here, and a thing there, you know what I mean? Because everybody is so quick. But the easiest way to do it is to destroy the bases. And the easiest way to destroy the bases is to get a 225 supply army with our Giga Zerglings. And hopefully they will be able to jump up and chew on the enemy starships. Wouldn't that be nice? I'm going to set the fake ones in front, and then I'm going to get another squad of fake ones. And then we're going to go.
The Protoss have launched more shuttles.
Oh! What is happening? The Zerglings are so fast! Oh! Oh! We went Super Saiyan. Now we... Oh, okay. Oh.
The Protoss are crippled.
Oh. Okay. Oh my goodness. You know what? That was so funny. We're going Brutalisk strain. Double damage, health, and duration of Broodlings. Let's do this. Wow. Oh, that was insane. You know what? Let's take the compulsory chewing. Because if my Zerglings kill each other, then they buff each other for a little bit. I don't know, dude. That buff, with everything else that was going on in that specific circumstance, was the craziest thing in the history of mankind. Let's do enemy within. Incredible. We saved 4 seconds. So, challenge, targeted extermination. Turns out with the Protoss know how to deal with a Broodmother. Enemy Protoss will focus fire on Niadra. Niadra's regeneration aura is half as effective. Oh, I forgot to do a Zergling evolution mission. 1 sec. If Niadra is going to be target fired, we need our forces to be in tip-top shape, so Zergling evolution I think is going to be ideal. I really am feeling the Swarmling here. But we're going to see exactly how good both of them are. I kind of want to stop getting Zergling upgrades, though. I don't want to, like, accidentally Zergling the entire campaign. I just wanted them to be decent, and I think that they will stop scaling as the enemies get stronger and the amount of AoE gets buffed. But for right now, I'm very happy with them. I really don't like the slow-mo because it's kind of hard to tell how good something is. But then, you can just charge this way and go, zoom. Oh, they murder each other now. That's very funny. We do get an upgrade. Baneling damage, Hydralisk plus 3 damage against armored, Hydralisk attack range, Baneling heal. Let's say... this one's really good. Corrosive Acid, like, if you want to kill stuff with Banelings, you kind of need that ability. Yeah, look at how... Look at... This is auto-castable, but I feel like if it's a curse, we have to keep the auto-cast on, even if it kills all my guys. It's the way to balance the Zerglings, right? Enemies have increased health, supply max is decreased, move faster with shields, or damage amplification. Can we take bonus enemy HP? Or do we go for this and understand that it's going to make the Protoss mission down the line harder? But there's 2 Protoss missions left. I feel like this is the best one to pick.
Swarmlings.
Yeah.
Hatches quickly.
All right, swarmlings.
Egg overwhelms foes.
Show me your might. What? Fine. If they're not going to spawn, we're just going to go over here.
Everywhere. Then shoot everywhere. There's just too many.
It's working.
Dominion incoming.
I don't know where that Dominion attack wave is. I don't know why my spines are uprooted either, but whatever. I like it. Spawning pool offered a curse replaced by common talent. That's not nearly as exciting. Talent pickups give talents of 1 rarity higher. Ooh, I like that. So that would be only for the findable pickups. Mineral fields and Vespene geysers have double resources. That's pretty decent. No town hall or workers units take less damage. No build and for weird YOLO dives. I think premium loot boxes this early into the campaign seems great.
Swarmling test concluded.
The fact that they just murder each other and then you have this elite squadron. They're so powerful because they're causing each other to debuff. What a silly thing. We're going swarmlings. More to murder, you know? More to murder. And then we're going to do enemy within because we have an infinite number of swarmlings we can spawn. And I think it's going to go great. So I wonder if our larva can stim. Oh, we got a thing. Enemies get chronoed. I really just never want to pick this one. It feels death. But yeah, we're going to have the Protoss focus fire on Niadra. Niadra regeneration ore is nerfed. Zerglings are going to have to do everything. Yes, we can. Da, 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 da. Super fast larva man. I guess it's larva woman.
Now go and spawn your brood.
What was that?
Oh, this is going to be weird. The patrol routes are all going to be messed up.
All right.
We have to be really, really, really careful of this sentry that is going to move slightly faster than normal.
Until it passes.
But then he's going to start running back. Stim! Does Ursidani have stim?
Those zealots.
No.
Invade the Ursidon and crush
Get the
them.
nice jump. If you jump kind of right next to where you are, then he doesn't really jump that far, and you don't waste time with your animation.
Animals.
He's taking a lot of damage, Ursidani.
What they're up against.
One. Oh, the micro! The micro!
The time has come for you to grow into a brood mother.
We go over here again. And become a brood mother.
Stop
The
here.
most targeted brood
This
mother
area
in the
is safe
sector.
from prying eyes.
So what do you guys think the chances are that the findable objective is in the Pylon Powerade area? I think it's, I would say 80%, maybe 200%, something like that. Oh, I just... Zergling is usually Z for me, but the stim is also Z. Oh no, I'm going to kill my own Niadra. We have to be so careful.
Niadra.
Oh, I think this is just going to be a mission of send the Zerglings out to go do stuff and then clean up everything
Kill them all.
with another wave after that.
I live to serve. Kill
Oh yeah, the pylons are going to be ridiculously hard to fight too.
consume their biomass and use it to grow our
All right, Niadra.
brood.
More friends? Unfortunately, Niadra is just bad on this mission
Tear down their defenses.
because the supply issues that the swarmlings have. Like, she can't fight, and the swarmling costs 1.5 supply per set, and that doesn't give you extra supply in this, so raptorlings are just better with her. We kind of have a bad Niadra as a result. We don't actually get anything on this mission compared to having base Zerglings, so I don't know why I went back now that I think about it, except for the fact that Raptor Strain could have been really good. And I think it was, but I don't know. I'm just feeling the swarmling life.
A psi shield. The
So
Protoss are
the
powering into
Pylon
an
Powerade
Ursidon.
area isn't
Find
open
them
for a little
and
bit. You have
destroy
to
it.
destroy the warp conduit first.
Blocks my path. Let us move forward.
Are they gonna get it? No.
It is overwhelming.
You found their warp drive.
You
Destroy it,
guys,
this vessel will
and
never reach Shakuras.
zoom on over.
A strong energy
I gotta make sure that I eat all these as well.
its purpose.
They're trying. They're trying. Nope. Ah! I swear that's gonna kill me. I'm saving. If I get through this and the only source of damage to Niadra is me,
Shield is down.
I honestly would not be surprised. It'd be very funny though.
Our time.
Just gonna bane those. Then we can stim. Burrow.
You will not hold
Got him.
the swarm.
And more Zerglings. Thank you for the buff.
A warp drive breach has occurred. Evacuate.
So we want to go over here,
Contain them.
finish off the cooldown, and then we can head backwards and try to scout for the talent pickup that is definitely here.
I am Niadra.
It's gotta be there. Tissue assimilation, ultralisk, hydralisk range, infestor fungal growth. Heck yes. Heck yes. When we actually start building infestors, which is gonna happen soon, I promise. It's gonna be so good.
As you desire.
Enemy attack wave size, enemy chrono, more Protoss, 2% slower for each common talent you have a duplicate of. I mean, what if we just never take a duplicate? Ever. And we play the cornucopia style for all you Dominion players out there, where you just get like one of everything. I won't remember all my commons, so it's fine. It'll be great. Don't worry about it.
Guide my
Let's go scout.
How may I serve?
Pylon power 8. Yep.
Hunt continues.
I knew it. I knew it. Leaping Strike for Kerrigan. Muta HP. Swarm Host Locust duration and HP. I just don't really like using Swarm Hosts in Heart of the Swarm. They're just not that fun. Or hatcheries gain the ability to exchange minerals for gas and gas for minerals. That's all right. I think I'm going to re-roll, though. These are kind of boring. Zergling Reconstitution, huh? Zergling Reconstitution, huh? Oh, hatcheries will spawn a free Zergling every 30 seconds while you have less than 15 Zerglings. That is a drastic decrease in quality. Minerals investment at the beginning of a mission, huh? It says commons we have a duplicate for. This is a rare. So, yeah. Let's just take money. I feel like money is almost always the answer, right? Because fundamentally, when you're playing a real-time strategy game, the limiter to the real-time is your economy. Oh, no! Oh, I almost killed her. I was trying to spawn more dudes. Oh, no. I gotta be more careful. I have to be more careful.
Expand your control over your brood, Niadra.
Oh my goodness, that was...
Exterminate the specimens. You'll never have to serve to consume them.
Kill their warriors. I must have that biomass.
I almost inflicted bleed on myself in order to get it onto my weapon. Then we need more. Yeah, just think of her as a factory. She's not a person. She is a factory that sits back at home and makes stuff for our Zerglings. On back. So, Zergling Reconstitution, I was talking last episode about how there is always an information thing when you are playing any sort of roguelike, where, for example, that Reconstitution, now that we know how it works, is far, far better with Raptor Zerglings than it is with Swarmlings. It's a nice little incentive to go for that one instead. However, that's not what we're doing, so it's not nearly as strong. And that's fine, because I think that knowledge and growth is very, very important when when you're building a roguelike, right? You want to incentivize people to learn your systems and then have mastery. That's where the replayability comes from. And like, because there's so many of those meta things that you start with, the big hero faction classes, there's definitely a lot of replayability. So, yeah. Oh, Zergling was attacking Niadra. So rude. Oh, we're not going to have very many right here. And yet, they are fantastic.
The hunt continues. For the
And we're gonna very whatever, I'm gonna stim.
my queen.
Boom, boom, boom.
As you
Boom, boom, boom.
vessel will
And
You must evolve.
boom, boom.
Grow stronger.
I think that we just want Zerglings because they're our highest DPS unit, even though they're so volatile. These are basically the Zerglings that evolve into Banelings because of how volatile they are as people. Grab the Ursidon.
kill the Arsadon.
Ooh, we got a talent.
Arsadon is mine.
200 Vespene instantly and at the start of a mission. Units deal bonus damage. Oh, epic, epic, epic. We're doing it. We're always doing the epic if we can. I don't think we need these, but I'm going to eat them anyway. It's too much fun to be given epic things. I'm willing to sacrifice other stuff to guarantee it.
Protoss are fortifying the bridge.
Because they're spicy.
Prepare your forces.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. I thought we were
Far as it can.
attacking Niadra with the Zerglings for a moment.
Destroy the pods before they launch. The Protoss must not reach Shakur.
Oh, we have to make sure that the pylons were targeting Niadra, which is real scary. I wonder if these guys have...
We must buy our brothers time.
I fear no enemy, for the color is
Get him.
my strength.
Yeah, it worked.
Not go quietly into the void.
Perfect. Then we just get a new group.
Defeated, we give our lives for the color.
Oh, no, 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 no. No, oh, we can't spawn in new stuff. We can't spawn... No! Our Zerglings live too well. That's okay. We're only a little bit behind. We're only a little, like a minute. So I didn't expect the Archon to go.
Forces.
But, you know, I shoulda. Always expect the unexpected.
The ship has taken us as far as it can. Prepare the escape pods.
Kill the escape pod.
Destroy the pods before they launch.
And the escape
The Protoss
pod.
must not reach Shakuras.
I'm leaving her far in the back this time.
Time.
They prepare more escape pods.
The
Destroy
pylon. And this one.
For the color is my strength.
And this one.
Go quietly into the void.
And this one. Oh, nope. We're out of DPS.
Our time has come.
We can move you forward a little bit.
The hunt continues.
I think we're kind of running out of ways to give the enemy buffs that don't actually make them that much more powerful, which is concerning to me. I think things are going to start getting really hard really soon.
We'll never be defeated. We give our lives.
But that is something we were prepared for.
Guide my brood.
The other thing I'm really concerned about is that I can't kind of have put all my eggs in the Zergling basket. I don't have other good basket. Oh, I thought that sentry died. I don't have other good baskets. So if the Zergling ever does truly become bad, when the AoE becomes too scary, we're doomed. Frozen Betrayal. Only offered this mission after 60 seconds of mission start. A flash freeze storm will hit the last 60 seconds. During that time, enemy units are frozen in place. Niadra. Summoned from the hatchery, can quickly spawn Zerglings, Roaches, and Hydras for resources on charge system. That's fine. After reaching 10,000 minerals, spend your minerals to request periodic drop pods that will reinforce you endlessly. Units spawned this way cost no supply. That's kind of boring. Okay, so it's cool, but I mean, it just wouldn't be fun to watch videos where I turtle to 10,000 minerals over and over. So I don't think we can do that. And then mutas can fire without moving. Moving without stopping for 5 seconds give muta extra movement speed and chance to evade attacks. I'm going to reroll. Drop pods, Queen's Gambit, Infinite Cycle, 10% health, repeat times equal to the stacks of your common talent with the most stack. I don't have those because I don't want the debuff. Well, there goes all my rerolls. Terrific Tal'Darim training. Inspired by First Ascendant Alarak, Zerglings can now jump up and chew on air units. Ladies and gentlemen, I said nothing about all of our eggs in one basket. This is fine. Enemies have increased health. I think we have to do this one. I want to save a reroll. But that is the type of stuff that's going to start cascading real quick. We give a little bit bonus attack size here, a little bit of health there, that sort of a thing. And suddenly the Zergling and all the rest of our friends don't look that good. But maybe we can pretend that that's not the case for a little bit. My friends, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I am trying to cut things down in the menus to be a little bit snappier and quicker, and I hope that that works for people. If it doesn't, please tell me. If it does, please tell me. Either way, tell me where we should go next. If we want to hit up the Char, or if we want to hit up Xeris. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. Peace.